Hello everybody. Welcome. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. Welcome if you've never been to my channel before. I like to do a lot of stamping on this channel, so if you like stamping, stick around. Enjoy the fun. Switch the light on. Might need some help there. All right, so I was just trying to join my camera. So I just got to do that. Just make sure it's all working. Okay, there we go. How is everybody doing? Nice to see you all. Hi Anne, Lisa, Heather, Mary, Delinda, Elizabeth and Melly. Hello. Great to see you. All right, let's just double check my camera. All right, so I was thinking, oh, no, that didn't work. I was thinking in the kind of lead up a little bit to Christmas, whether or not you guys would want some more Christmas inspiration. Obviously during every month I do Christmas Stampathon, but you might want a bit more than just once a month, so I thought I'd come on and maybe do something a little bit more Christmas orientated. But if you're not somebody who makes Christmas cards, stick around anyway, because it may be that you just get some inspiration for making some masculine cards anyway. Yes, it is cold here, by the way. I've got a light long sleeve top on plus my pullover thing, but my arms were starting to get cold, so I've now got a cardigan on as well. So that's why I look a bit like I've really layered up. It's because I have layered up. So yes, Saturday went very well. I will come on to that in a minute. Let's get the desk going. All right, so please shout out any colours you may want to see. I've just grabbed out a whole heap of stamps. I've also got from my stash the notelets and envelopes. The reason I've got these out is just a reminder that if you're in a hurry and you're not wanting to spend time cutting your own card and so forth, we do have about 2 or 3 different products where the card is already pre-cut for you. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Just sort of tidying up my desk as I go. Sorry about this. And yeah, so that's why I got that out. I was having a look at my shelf and thought, oh, I'd like to stamp something with this, but do what I would call kind of collage style stamping, which is kind of like mixing different things, different images and stuff together. So that's what I was thinking of doing. So, oh yeah, now I want to get the deer out. So while I'm getting all the stamps ready, I'll say hello to other people that have joined on the live stream. Hello if you're watching on the replay. Always great to have you join and leave your lovely comments. Vicky is in the craft room. Hi Vicky in the craft room. Hi Mary. Garden green and a red. Oh, so you want tradish colours. Hello Bonnie. Purple, red and green. Ooh, nice. Right. I wondered if there was a way of using this in a slightly interesting way, this big Christmas. Just wanted to have a bit of an experiment with that one. So many to say hi to. Yes, whenever I go on other people's lives, I'm terrible. I do cheat. I just say hi everyone. Yeah, because I think my worst nightmare is saying hello to 2 or 3 people and then like other people feeling left out. So I just go, hi everyone. Oh dear. So yes, I'm grabbing different stamps from different stamp sets, but that's because I know that some of you, I mean, if you're new to stamping, you may not have got this amount of stamp sets, but some of you do have quite a few, and you are looking for interesting way of mixing and matching different images, and you kind of want to know how to do that. So that's why I'm doing that here. Oh yeah, there's this little image I wanted to play with as well. So Anne is where? Anne is off to... Oh, you're travelling. Oh, lovely. Hello, Michelle Reeves. I finally caught you live. I love your videos so much. Oh, thank you. Wow, I love you being here. It is so much fun to chat on the live, isn't it? I might do Glory to God in the Highest as well. Anyway, I'm just going to mix and match it all up tonight. I'm just going to have a good old play. So, as I said, these note cards are already pre-cut and scored. So someone said something about having, red and green. But I think sometimes when choosing colours for Christmas, we often end up choosing the same depth of colour. So we might have red and green, but choose kind of like quite mid to dark colours. But what can be interesting is actually going light with one of them and dark with the other. So let's do a bit of an experiment. If we go light with the green, so go lemon lime twist, and go dark with the red and go to cherry cobbler, this gives a really nice kind of alternative look. It's still kind of semi-traditional, but it's got a bit of an alternative look there. So let's go in then with a bit of the old lemon lime twist. Now I'm not quite sure how clean these stamps are. I'll just give them a little bit of a spray and a wipe and see what's happening. That's because I'm sometimes a bit naughty. I don't always clean my stamps too well before I put them away. So let's try, oh, I might do it that way this time. Just pop a little cluster of trees down in this corner here, like so. And then if I get, might try that with Granny Apple Green. Oh, I'm going to get my mat. I thought you would choose those. I'm brand new to Stampin' Up. I've been buying used ink pads like crazy on Facebook, lol. Well, Michelle, where are you based? Because I've got some good news for you. If you are really into Stampin' Up and you would like some brand new ink pads but not want to spend loads of money on it, we have the most amazing sign-up offer at the moment. So because it's Stampin' Up's 35th anniversary, we've got a sign-up offer around the number 35. So if you sign up at the moment, you've got two options: either to sign up and pay the normal sign-up price, which is £99, or I think $99, depending where you are in the world. I think in Australia it's a bit more than that, but it's kind of like basically the equivalent of, and get, normally you would get for £99 you'd receive 135 £130 of product for that price. Now, so I'm just realised, did I actually do that in Granny Apple Green? I don't think I did. I'm talking and stamping at the same time, so I'm sorry if I get muddled. Yes, so you for... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to leave that for now. I'll come back to it. So for £99, normally you get £130 of product, but at the moment, if you sign up, you can choose 35% more than £130. So I think someone's going to have to do the maths for me because I haven't got a calculator in front of me right now. So I think I might do that in Granny Apple Green. And then the other option, I can't remember what the other option is now. Oh, is it to, oh, it's to spend 35% less, but have the same amount of product. So it all depends how much product you want to start off with, really. Yeah, you're in Southeast Arkansas. Ooh, wow, I know some demonstrators in Arkansas. If you want a local demo-ish to you. So I don't know, is Sheila on here and Georgiana? They're in Arkansas. I don't know if they're on a recruitment drive at the moment, but they are lovely, lovely people who I'm sure would help you out. All right, so what I've tried to do is do some interesting textures just sort of in an L shape here. I know that one's crept out a little bit, but that was kind of my thinking. And I really do want to put this deer in here somewhere in the cherry cobbler. Yeah, so any of you who are in the UK or France, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Belgium and Ireland, if you've been watching for a little while now and lurking and thinking, I really would like to have a go at what Ruth's doing, now is the best time. Sorry, not now. It starts in a few days' time, so don't do it just yet. Actually, I'll just double check when it does start so I can give you the correct date. It starts on the 3rd. So, in a few hours' time. Yeah, a few hours' time. So either get 35% off the starter kit and get the same amount of product. So that's your, save some money option. So £64.35 it would cost you, or €83.85. Or get 35% more in your starter kit. So you get £175.50 worth of product for £99. So I know which one I'd go for. I want more product. Okay, so I feel like I need something for my little deer to stand on, and I'm wondering whether if I stamp joy and peace just underneath him, he's got a little joy and peace to stand on, which we all want to stand on joy and peace, don't we? Now, I never said this was meant to be realistic. I appreciate that this is slightly abstract, but it's kind of quite fun because it's like all the different fun, whatever elements of Christmas that you want to put down. I mean, if you're into kind of like the baking side and the snow or whatever, you can just grab out all your Christmas stamps and just kind of mix and match and collage it together and see what happens, really. It's just a bit of kind of experimentation and fun. Now I'll tell you what I would really like is some sort of little star, or actually there's some little holly leaves in Joy of Noel, which is quite nice. What if I just did a little bit of hollying? Hollying? Is that a word? Just made it up. I would go for more products. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. And if you are living not in those jurisdictions where you can sign up with me, but you would like to learn how to stamp more effectively, then I do have classes which are available internationally. And so you are more than welcome to kind of support my little business, but do it through my online classes. So the reason I'm putting like a little bit of red there is because I kind of still want to carry that sort of L design, or get your eye to sort of follow down like that, you see. Does that make sense? I just wonder, I could have a joyous Christmas on there, couldn't I? See, this is what I like about mixing up the stamps. You can even mix up the sentiments and make your own greeting. So let's see if that works. Hi, Kim. Yeah, you've joined a good group, Michelle. Yes, you will want to buy. Well, you might notice things that perhaps other people don't notice with me. Oh, I quite like that. It's not like in your face with the red, but you've got a bit of the green there. Joyous Christmas. Oh, I like that. Now, I just need a little bit of dotage. So I think I'm going to use some of this one, just to have creep on there, like that, and maybe a bit there. Now, I always have my paper, my cardstock flat. If I'm doing just direct to a piece of card, I always have it flat, because the danger of having it splayed out, sorry, not splayed out, folded over, this is splayed out, folded over, like so, is that when you go to stamp, you know, this is flapping around in the air, and then you have to hold it down to stamp here. So it's just another thing to think about. So it's best, I think, just to have it flat. I don't mind that it goes onto the back. I don't think the recipient's going to care. And that way you get a better impression on your card. So I always tend to have it way flat. There we go. A little bit of extra texture there. A little bit there. Oh, I might go in again. There we go. And because I've gone for that light green, it's not impinging on that dark red that I've used, isn't it? Has it? So there we go. Hi, Pam. I would go for the more products, but you're already in the family, yes. Yeah, I haven't spoken about it yet. The 1940s weekend. I just wanted to get in and do some stamping straight away. So, yes, it's been quite an eventful weekend. So, I'm just going to start on another one while I chat to you all. Saturday went really well, thank you. I didn't take many photographs. I am absolutely terrible for remembering to take photos. And I'm hoping someone else might have got some photos, but Tom and I were awful at remembering. I did do, when it all got set up on the Friday, I did do a bit of a walkthrough for everybody that was going to be helping, that hadn't seen it. So at some point I might be able to kind of do the walkthrough with you. Although at that point not everything had been kind of set up in place. So, which is a shame really, because the next day I had a few more things out. So, can you explain the two classes coming up? Traditional, question mark, modern? Okay, yep, I can do. Oh, Rosie. Goodness, Rosie, I said, you know, I said hello to you at one point, and then, like, at the end of the day, I was like, where did Rosie go? I, like, completely missed you. Oh, I hope you had a good time with the girls. Yeah, it was just nuts. Yeah, so basically when people came in, to the left hand side we had the Corrie ten Boom kind of space. So we kind of tried to recreate the hiding space that the Jews would have hidden in. Ooh, that's a bit dry. Ooh, that's not good. So I just need to give that a little bit more welly. Ooh. Okay, let's just activate it a bit, I think. Bang, bang, bang. Normally I wouldn't do it as hard as this, but it's like it needed activating. Okay, this is like a proper forest now, people. There we go. Yeah, so to the left we had a Corrie ten Boom area, then we had a timeline of her life, and then we had a reading area, some book display, then ooh, what else did we have? Oh, and then so a while back a friend had given me this embroidery kit. Oh, here comes my husband. Hello. So a friend of mine had given me this embroidery kit that I decided just at the last minute to research it and find out more about the company. And it turns out that that very company used to provide embroidery kits for recovering servicemen in the UK. So they would send this little kit, and it was exclusive to this cause. They would create a little kit with the fabric, with embroidery threads, with the pattern, and they would send them out to just help with people's kind of like recovery, basically. You know, if they'd been wounded. And there was a whole article including pictures of gentlemen there in bed embroidering away. So yeah, that was just really interesting. Hello Tom, what can I do for you?
Pulled pork in the pressure cooker. Shall I leave it in there? Put it in the fridge?
You could just take it out and put it in the fridge, put the foil over it. Yeah. Okay. So you got food. He's got food on the mind.
Yeah, good evening everyone. Brief visit going.
Yeah, brief visit.
Coming and then going. Yeah, now we're going.
Yeah, he's going now.
Okay.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Yeah, so that was an interesting article, and I can share the link of that at some point. Oh no, why have I put the red away? I want the red out. Out travelling. Haven't you seen her pics? All the elk. Oh, who's that? Oh, secret note pens. Yes. Oh, now they were a bit tricky to put together. I don't know if you guys got to do that one, Rosie. So we also featured the story, but I don't think Tom managed to get it to work on the projector. The story of the real life Q. So in James Bond, there's the character Q, who creates all the inventions for James Bond. Well, his character was actually based on a real life Q in the UK, and he was a Christian. And so we had these pens, and then we had maps that kids could colour in, and then they could hide it in their pen. So that was one table. Then we had a nurse. Oh, make a nurse's hat station. Now I can show you that at the end. Remind me to show you that at the end. I'm just going to grab the bag to make sure I show you. Right, I'm just going to put that by my side while I carry on stamping. I'm trying to think what to do here. Might colour in some of these leaves red. I know leaves are normally green, but I actually think I want to make them stand out a little bit more. Hi Shaz. Hi Linda. No SU demonstrator in DK. Oh, are you in, do you mean Denmark? Yeah, so we had this little first aid station where we could make a nurse's hat, and then the kids could bandage a doll, and then have a photo. If their parents wanted to take a photo of them posing with a bandaged doll, they could do that. And then we had a toddler station, little toddler area for little ones that was sort of fairly enclosed, and all the safe little toddler toys were in there. Then we had a stamping station where I had already printed out. So I had some Bible verses left over from my mum's 80th birthday party that I'd already pre-printed, and also some other little notelets. So if I had not have had all those already pre-prepared and just in my stash, I would have printed out some Corrie ten Boom quotes. But I just didn't want to kind of use up more paper or cardstock when I already had all the other ones in existence. The Corrie ten Boom quotes look really lovely. They were scattered around the room, the big room, and also the tea area. So we put up a sign saying tea room and toilets, which went to the back of the building where the kind of kitchen is. And yeah, we had, oh, the most amazing array of cakes. Rosie, what cakes did you have? We had chocolate brownies, we had Victoria sponge, scones, like gluten-free ginger cake, flapjack. Oh, I'm trying to think what else we had now. Oh, there's loads of different things. Anyway, so from about, I don't know, 11:30 to about 1, the tea room was so busy. Had loads of people coming in for their cups of tea and stuff. So that was fun. Yeah, Denmark. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. There is no Stampin' Up! In Denmark at the moment. Yeah, the only way for you to get hold of products is if you have a friend in one of the countries that I mentioned, Linda. And they can sign up, or they can get products for you. Yeah, unfortunately we're not in Denmark. Don't know if Stampin' Up's thinking about it. Might need to put that in the sandbox. Anyway, I'm not sure if I like this. I'm just having a play with all the different textures. I mean, it's the sort of thing that, you know, it just makes a nice Christmas card, so it's not wasted, this you know, technique. I think I want some dottage. That's what I want. Right. Yeah, unfortunately, Stampin' Up! Are quite strict. Like, for example, Linda, if you were to contact me and say, oh, I want to order this, this and this, I wouldn't be allowed to place an order for you, because I need to have an address within one of the countries that we deal with to send the products to. So, there we go. I don't know, I want a bit more of sort of delicate dottage, I think. Oh well, I've done it now. It's like green snow. I don't know why I've done that. Oh well, it's fairly random. It is what it is. Just wanted to experiment, really. Oh well. I don't know if I like that one, but there we go. Right, next. You see, sometimes one has to just do a bit of stamping and just keep stamping, and then you'll kind of go, oh yes, I like that design. Now if you don't want to waste a nice card, that's absolutely fine. Just use a bit of scrap paper, figure out your design first, then, you know, then decide, okay, I can do 10 of those or 5 of those or whatever it is. All right, what have I not done yet? What about having it focus coming in from this corner? Could do that, couldn't I? I do like the idea of doing that joyous over the top of that, like that. Ooh, yes, I like that idea. Just wait for that to dry a bit more. Then we could have something coming round here, perhaps. I don't know. Oh, we could do that in red. Hi, Janine. He's really unwell. Nurse. Oh, Shaz. Oh, what a worry. Ooh. So is he still in hospital? He hasn't moved yet? Oh, Janine, I'm so sorry. I realised the other day I've not put your parcel in the post. I realised this weekend. I'm so sorry. Oh, and then the other table that we had was to do hand patchwork. Well, it's called English paper piecing, apparently, where you do the hexagons. And I had a group of about 5 ladies sit down and sit there for about 2 or 3 hours, hand stitching. It was brilliant. They'd never done it before. They really enjoyed themselves. So that was really good fun. Hi, Diane. Oh, Linda, ouch. Hope you're not too ill with it. Right, so I've got that kind of curving down, which is quite nice. Just get the I've got a light parakeet party here. So I'm wondering if I could just do a few strokes of that. Yeah, so the starter kit is a really good way of, if you're brand new to this sort of hobby, of getting a few things under your belt to get you started. And if you're thinking of making some Christmas cards, it's a really great way to get you going on that, really. And then, then you can ask people for money for Christmas, and then you can place an order. Now, the great thing about joining up is that then every time you place an order, you get it at a discount. And once you've spent a certain amount, you actually get a further discount. So if anyone wants to talk to me about that, please just email me. If you're in the UK, I'm happy to give you a phone call to discuss it. Actually, wherever you live, I'm happy to give you a call. He's in hospital waiting for care home assessment, but COVID has closed the ward and bioplenty is so unwell he needs to be in the hospital. Okay. Okay. There's something really satisfying about colouring in something circular, because it's just so easy. Look at that. Oh, so relaxing. Right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, I quite like that. I know it's got a lot of white space, but I did have my other dottage stamp. Or if you don't want to get your dottage stamp out, you can just do a bit of flicking or tapping, I guess. So I've got that's the brush tip there. I'm just going to tap it like that. And that just gives it a nice little layer of speckles there. I don't know if you can see that, but there are some speckles there. I quite like that one. Right, let's have another go. Should we change the colours up this time? Should we go for something a bit different? Oh, what about a bit of shaded spruce with Parade? So what I would call a bright red with a dark green. be interesting. Right, what other stamp sets have I not used? I did put that one on a block, didn't I? See, Shaded Spruce is quite dark. I might test it out to see what it's like with this stamp, because I really don't like the way it pulls around there. You know what? I've got time to muck about with it, so I'm just going to stamp. Okay. I'm totally making this up as I go along, just to let you know. Watching on TV and trying to sync with YouTube on my phone. Ah, right. We had friends this weekend who went to a wedding in NYC. Ah, it wasn't the same one, was it? Oh, we started daylight savings on Saturday. Or Sunday. We have bushfires happening near us, and later today expect. And for the next 3 days, lots of rain. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we've got a bit of rain happening now, but we haven't got bushfires to contend with. That's good. Joy and peace. I don't know why I stamped those there. I just felt like it. It's rather dark though, isn't it? I know this looks rather random, but no, I don't know if they do Shaded Spruce as a Stampin' blend. Does anybody know? But I'm thinking that dark soft seafoam might look good. Get hold of it. I love the stamp. I see it sprinkled within a wreath, maybe. Oh yes, that would look lovely. Now, I don't know if you can see, but as I'm using the Stampin' blend, it is slightly reviving the Shaded Spruce, because there is a little bit of water in these. I believe there is alcohol, but of course it's liquid, and so it does make it does react to the ink a little bit, but it's all right. It's not too bad. I don't know why I did that there. I know I said that already. Don't know if I like it or not. Ooh, I wonder what would happen if I stamped Christmas in red. I should have done that first, really. Oh, you'll not regret getting wild wheat. I know what people are calling it. It's not just Shaz Connor Beer calls it that. But yeah. Not sure about that. I think I might just have another go. Ooh. I think I might just have another go at it, but so what I'll do is I'll cut this up and remount it. But I'm thinking I want to start with that one there. Then do join piece like that. Then do it picked up, when I stamped the red on there, it's picked up some of the green and it's transferred it onto there. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hello, Janice. So have a bit coming on from that end there. And a bit coming on from this end here. Doing a bit of Christmas stamping, Joyce. Janice, not Joyce, Janice. Oh, and then so Sunday we had our service at church. Then we had a meal, and we usually have lunch at church, and of course we had loads of cakes left over, which was awesome. Loads of cake, which, you know, had to help finish. So I think I had 3 different cakes for pudding. I think most people had like 2nd and 3rds of the pudding. And then, oh, my friend Tanya made Dutch cookies, which are basically like 3 ingredients. I think it was basically sugar, butter and flour. So kind of like a shortbread really. But they were very nice. And then Sunday evening, well, Sunday afternoon, after, you know, because he ended up doing a lot of sort of tidying up and bits and bobs, I had a little snooze. And then I managed to spill a cup of tea, a whole cup of tea, on my thigh, like a freshly brewed cup of tea, which obviously gave me the fright of my life. And then because I had the sense to then immediately run upstairs and get the cold water onto my leg, and kept it there for a good 20 minutes to try and cool it all down. Anyway, then came downstairs and managed to find some like gel that you're meant to put on your, you know, if you get a scald or a burn or something. Anyway, put that on, and then got my aloe vera plants and was like squeezing aloe vera juice out of these aloe vera plants to put on my leg. Well, I tell you what, this morning, the area that I really directed the cold water has no marking on it whatsoever after being quite red last night. But the areas that I kind of missed either side of the, you know, where I'd concentrated the cold water, just had a little bit of a red mark, but it doesn't hurt at all. So I'm very grateful that I had the sense to just jump up and go and sort that out. And yes, I know it was very silly of me to put a cup of tea on the side of my sofa. Need to knock over. But yes, sometimes we do these silly things. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. Thank you. Totally fine today. Oops. Okay. I was going to cut that down to there, but I'm just going to do that instead. That doesn't seem straight. I think it is straight. can find a piece of red cardstock. Oh, there we go. Oh no, I want to take a bit off there. Hi Georgiana. Oh, aloe vera plants are amazing, and it just so happened that I'd had this aloe vera plant for years and years that my friend had given me, and a few months ago I decided to repot it because it had grown so many, like I think I got something like 20 pots out of this one plant, and all the little ones that I've repotted, they've all started sprouting new buds as well. So it's not like I don't have many, you know, I have loads to spare. So but the one that was the coolest, the nicest to put on, was the one that has been in the garden, and it has been raining here, so it was nice and plump. So when I squeeze that one on, oh, the relief, so nice. There we go, that's nice. That's given it a bit of a frame and finishes that one off nicely. Okay, so there we go. You don't need to waste. If something doesn't work out, think about why it doesn't work. So obviously me having all that dark green there didn't work at all. Although I'm thinking I wouldn't mind putting some lighter texture in the background. Maybe actually stamp it with the soft sea foam. Oh, I could have just done stamping off, but okay. Have it come down too far. Don't want to encroach on the design too much, but no, I think that'll do. Oh yes, Bev. Or if you just know somebody who's got a spare one, to be honest, because they germinate. I mean, they love, what's the word, sending off new shoots. So you probably know somebody who's like, who would love to give you some. So just got in from IKEA. Now to assemble the items. Oh, lovely. All right, so that one is not my favourite stamp out of that stamp set, but it does create a nice little kind of like scenic effect, doesn't it? Now I'm wondering what that would look like if I did something a bit in a lighter colour and just have it in the background. We'll try that. Or even have it going all the way around the edge. Oh, what about the little one? That one. What about doing that all the way around the edge? Should we try that? Oh, so I was thinking, you know, when Ruth gets an idea, you know, Ruth sometimes has a bright idea, that the class that I did on textured floral was really, well, it seemed to be quite successful. People who've taken the class really seem to enjoy it, and it was really nice to kind of focus on one stamp set and do some stamping techniques, but in particular stamping techniques that do feed into Stamped One Sheet Wonders, which is what I'm kind of known for. And I would love to be able to do more kind of like physical kits, but to be quite honest with you, I'm not very good at designing kits where you have a specific like card in mind. Like I do it for my in-person ladies, but I only have to design like 3 a month, and I kind of like grab things from my whole collection of stamps. But in terms of just using one stamp set and trying to create a collection of cards from one stamp set, I have to admit it's not my strongest gift. It's it's not the area that I excel, but I really do think that I do excel in more the stamping, like the one sheet wonder style. So I was thinking, for example, take the textured floral class that I've just done. I know some of you have done it, some of you have not, some of you may want to still do it, but I was thinking, would it be useful for those of you who are in my Stampin' Up area, so UK, France, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands and Belgium and Ireland, if I put together a kit that would and you could choose to include the stamp set as well if you wanted to, but it would include things like some plain cardstock with a set of colours that we would be actually using in class. And then there'd be add-on elements. So if you hadn't got the ink pads, the recommended colour ink pads, you could have that as an add-on as well. So you would just get this one kit then, that if you've not got any of the other supplies before, you'd have maybe 6 ink pads, or maybe 4, no, 6 is probably better. The stamp set, some cardstock, but not a whole pack of the card, because you may not want to have 40 sheets, and then maybe 2 sheets each of the different colours that we were going to be using in the class. So you're looking at possibly £40 to £50 for the kit, or possibly more if you have the ink pads. But you know, I would then give you the Zoom class for free if you bought that kit. What do you think? Oh, right, now I've just done that border. That is so pretty. I really, really like that. Let's have a think. Is there something that would be nice to stamp in there? Oh, yes, let's stamp that. Hi, Kelly. Oh, textures florals is a class you want to take. Fab. Yeah, so the classes are normally £20. Well, they are £20. But if I was to make up a kit and you bought the kit, then you would have the class for free. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. So basically we've just got to the end of our Stampin' Up year. Our Stampin' Up year runs from the 1st of October to the end of September. So with the new year, I'm kind of thinking new ideas and what could I do. Ooh, I quite like that. Oh, sorry, this is Magical Meadow, not Textured Floral. Did I just say this was Textured Floral? I didn't mean that at all, if I said that. It reminds you of an old-fashioned style Christmas card. Oh. Hello, Wendy Lett. Oh, Holy Night is my favourite Christmas carol. Oh, lovely. It is beautiful. Very beautiful song. One doesn't need the stamp set, Ruth says to use. How do I know, lol? Wow. You're so versatile, Cindy, that it didn't matter. So Cindy signed up to my textured floral class, but didn't actually have the stamp set, which she only realised when she got to class. But she did a fantastic job of just making do with what she had. So it's fabulous. She did very well. Oops. There goes the stamps. Oh, I forgot to stamp off. Do full strength here then. Okay. Ooh, I quite like that one. So the whole kind of thing behind today's class, today's video, is simple stamping. You know, single layer, not so expensive to post, stamping. So I hope that you're getting that from this video and thinking about compositions. I will discuss the compositions at the end, just to kind of go through it with you so that you get a better understanding of why I've stamped things different places. Sorry, the boss spoke to me. I know how rude, so I missed all of that about the kit. We'll rewatch the video later. Oh, hi Lisa. Well, unfortunately, it won't be available to my non-European friends, so you guys will just carry on doing the class on through Zoom. Yeah. I'm doing full generation, full strength, little holly leaves, just as a bit of a different texture compared to what I've already stamped. Quite like that. The other little leaf that I quite like is this that one in there, this one. Oh, my niece sang it in her school's concert. Oh, oh, Janine, that sounds lovely. So this is an interesting study of just using greens and just two greens. So it just goes to show you don't need to have every colour under the sun to do beautiful stamping. And it's about making those colours work for you. So doing the second and third generation stamping just gives you that variety of texture there. Although I am a bit sad that I've lost the outline of the trees now. So you may decide, oh, I just prefer just having the trees on their own, but I've kind of obliterated them now. Oops. But you know me, I'm a more is more kind of girl. I can't stop. Just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. Right, I'll just go over. Let's go over that leaf there. So the next stamp set that I think I could probably do quite a few different stamped one sheet wonders with is that garden, that really pretty garden one in this mini catalogue. So Modern Garden, this one here. So I will look at doing some prices for, you know, how much a kit would be with just that stamp set, 6 ink pads and some cardstock, and yeah, see what we can do. That'd be a nice sort of, you know, if someone's thinking of a Christmas gift to get you, you know, if you just have the kit, that might be a nice idea. So I'm just going to put this drop shadow onto O Holy Night. So I'm basically going below and to the right of the writing. It is reactivating a little bit. Okay, it's very delicate, but it's very sweet. Your favourite design so far? Ah, good. Right, do I have any more for any more? I think I'm done. I think I've used all my bits up. Okay, so I'll just go through everything. Now, some of them have worked better than others. Granted, I will give you that. Give myself that. You know, but that's the whole nature of just having a play, seeing what works, and, you know, you don't have to repeat a mistake. Actually, don't they say definition of is insanity is doing something over and over and expecting the outcome to be different? Well, we don't have to do that with stamping. We can just make changes every time we stamp and figure out which is the best way. You know, that's the whole point. It's about playing, and it's playing without judgment, so that you don't have to judge yourself and go, you know, that didn't turn out as well as I wanted. That's rubbish. Therefore, I am rubbish. You just go, that didn't turn out how I wanted it to. What do I need to change so that it turns out better? Because I've got the control. I can make the change. All right. So it's kind of like a life lesson as well, really. So this is the first one, and what I wanted to do was this kind of like collage style L shape, mixing different, you know, textures in there. We've got open floral, we've got block lettering, script lettering, a deer, and then we went for that really nice contrast of the dark red with the bright green. And I just think that's fun. It's a fun modern card that didn't take too long to stamp, you know. And so if you're somebody that needs to get quite a few cards made, then have a think about just doing simple stamping onto notelets and envelopes. And again, if you're thinking of, you know, signing up at this time of year to get some Christmas cards out, if you want to save yourself some time, buy these. They come in packs of 20. I think they're around the £6 mark, I think. And the quality of the cardstock is basically the same as the basic white card and the very vanilla card that we sell. So the bleed rate is very, 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 very minimal, if at all. Okay, so there's no bleeding between, you know, once you get that ink down, it doesn't move. That is the way where it is. Okay, that was the first one. Then what was the Oh, that was the second one. I wasn't, to be honest, I think I was talking too much and I wasn't really concentrating. So although it's okay, this one is more I would take away from it that I liked the red, you know, colouring in those leaves on top of other texture. That worked okay. I have said this before, I'm not a huge fan of this dottage because I find it too, it's too much in a rectangle shape. So I do struggle with it sometimes, but the way I get around it is by sort of stamping a bit of it and then moving it around a bit. So I like that the sentiment stands out too on that one. So this one I did a bit more experimenting with that nice bold Christmas and putting the word joyous over it, which doesn't come from that stamp set. It actually comes from another stamp set, but isn't it lovely that we can mix and match? Then here I've mixed two different open style designs. We've got the big one there, the bright green, and then the smaller one in the dark red, coloured in the leaves in pale green and the berries in red. So then, oh, then this one was had to fix it because it went a bit wonky because I overstamped and I kind of put the dark green where I shouldn't have really. But that's okay. I learnt from it and realised, okay, I've got to make the main thing the main thing. Don't cover up your main font too much, especially when you're using such a dark green like that. So I restamped it doing the Christmas first so that I had that in place, then the join piece, and then I stamped everything around it. So it's worth, you know, experimenting and finding the right placement for things. Discuss that one. Okay, so this is the final one that I've done, and this was just nice to see what it would look like stamping those trees all the way around. And as I said, if you like that effect, just stop at that point. Don't carry on doing the extra leaves that I've done. But it has been fun just to experiment doing different leaves coming in, and then this final piece de résistance, doing the inking of with the pen onto Holy Night there. And now I've done that once, I think I might try that again, but with other colours, because that would look kind of like really cool. I don't know why, but those trees remind me of Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Oh, I love Charlie Brown. I'm in for your classes, really learned so much. Kits are wonderful and have bought them from folks in US. So fun. We just have supplies needed when signing up for the class. Yes, absolutely, Jill. Yeah, so generally with my Zoom classes, I will give a supply list. If you signed up for something like the Canvas class, I usually give those supply lists out as soon as someone pays interest in it, because it is quite a long supply list. So if anyone has any questions about the classes, just email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. I wonder if that stamp for Magical Meadow would fit inside the ring of trees from the Wishes All Around. Wishes All Around. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Do you mean that one that's got the trees sort of in a spiral? Bear with, I'll find it out. Oh, I put my last order of my Stampin' Up year in, and I've ordered something that I think some of you might be surprised about. Oh, where's it gone? Oh. Oh, for goodness sake. Why can't I find it? Oh, there it is. That one. Page 35. Oh, would help if my pages weren't stuck together. There we go. So, Wishes All Around. And what is it, what you're wondering, Kim? Oh, the stamp from Magical Meadow. What, the big one or the little one? Well, the little one definitely fits. The big one just about fits. There we go. Oh, have a lovely day, Bev. Enjoy. She's got the grandkids today. All one needs is a wink if you need to add a bit of something to simple cards. Absolutely. Just need a bit of wink. Oh, I've just noticed these little snowflakes. How cute are they? Sending wishes for a wonderful and joyous season. Actually, this is quite nice. I'm just not a fan of those. And also, I still think it says make it messy. The trees you used on the red and green card. Oh, those. Yep, they do. Had some ink left over. Yeah, they fit. Thank you, Shaz. I like this. And I like the snowflake. So 9 stamps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're red rubber. No, you got it, says Kim. Oh, the big one. That one. There we go. Yes, so I've ordered. You know how I go, we don't celebrate New Year. We don't do New Year's cards. I mean, we do celebrate New Year, but we don't do New Year's cards. I ordered that one because they're going to make cracking centres for flowers. That's why I ordered it. Right, so let me show you my nurse's hat. Who wants to see how to make a very cute little nurse's hat using Stampin' Up supplies? Well, apart from the paper, you just need copy paper. Just, you know, ordinary typing, writing paper. Oh, just get a sheet. So, let me show you. Oops. So this is a nifty little craft to do with kids. It's not too complicated. I got the design off YouTube, so yep. I'm right. What am I right about? I'm always right, Patricia. I'm joking. Just my husband thinks I'm always right. Oh, about the centres, yes. Right, so fold your copy paper in half, like this. Now, I know in the States yours is a little bit shorter, but it should work fine. Then you fold this bottom piece to meet the middle, like that. And then you keep it like that. Then, so what I did is I had a whole bunch of black strips already cut out to make. So these are just 1 centimetre strips. You were so happy to earn my nurse's cap, but so happy to not have to wear it after a time. Oh. So now you just need a bit of glue. To be honest, I wouldn't give kids Tombow. I give them Pritt Stick because they tend to make a mess. So you stick the black strip like so. Oop. Oh, Vicky, that kit looks gorgeous. I saw you've advertised that. It's like a little advent kit. We haven't got any details for that here in the UK yet. All right, so then I've just got 2 red rectangles here. And you need to sort of stick this in the middle. So the way I figure out the middle is I just fold that in half and give that a little pinch like that. Then I know that that's the middle. Like so. And I know probably I should have made that a bit smaller, but once I'd cut them, I was like, oh, I'm not doing that again because I've got so many. So I know it's probably not quite right, but there we go. So that onto there like that. Then you turn the whole thing over like so. Wearing message caps in ICU was a mess. I always kept mine off. Oh, you're welcome, Bonnie. All right, so then take the corner and fold it down like so. Take this corner, fold it down. And then take the point and fold it down to there. And then if you want to stick a little bit, put a little bit of glue on there, you can do. But I generally didn't. I just told the kids to put glue on this area here. And then stick that down. And then there we go. How cute is that? So I just clipped it onto the kids' heads. And that was it. So basically making like a boat, really. It's a bit like a boat. Not quite. So, there we go. Hi, Trisha. Right, so that's what we did. Right, any questions? Please direct them to my admin. No, I'm joking. Please email me, ruthtries@gmail.com. And I'd be pleased to answer any questions that you may have. I'm just checking to see if I've got anything else I want to show you. I don't think so. Not so messy. No, do a white coat ceremony. Those caps were a headache. Those caps were a headache. Oh. Thank you, Shaz, Kim, Heather, Fab. Right, lovely to see you all. Yeah, I could do, but yes, could do. Halloween nurse. Yeah, fun cleaning this all up now. Right, take care, everybody. Oh, stamp sets. Oh dear, I'm a bit behind. Stamp sets that I used. So, as I said, I did mix and match. There's a lot of mixing and matching happening tonight. So, I used Magical Meadow, used that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, and that one. Noel, Joy of Noel, used that one. Joyous, the Holly, that one, and that one. Night Divine. Oh, Holy Night and Glory to God in the highest. Grassy Grove, the deer. Now, if you don't have that stamp or the Forever Forest, that one, this is perfectly adequate. So you could use that instead of this, and you could use those trees instead of the trees that I did down here. It was just because I had the other one to hand that I used it, but this is perfectly fine. So if you have Grassy Grove, you know, maybe experiment using Grassy Grove with a sentiment stamp or some sort of open design like that and mix and match it up. Okay, right, lots of love to you all. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you guys all very soon. Take care for now. Bye.